Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do your February reading for love, February 2021. I'm going to start out using the Tarot Illuminati by Erik C. Dunne, and we're going to pull oracle cards for supportive oracle messages from the Gaia Oracle and Crystal Spirits Oracle, and we'll be clarifying today with the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. Please keep in mind that these are general readings that we're doing. They do tend to be very specific, but they are general readings. So not everything is going to resonate with you. Some parts might resonate, some parts might not. Take everything as it resonates. Don't try to force it to fit. If something intrigues you, you want to learn more, and you want a personal reading, all of the information about that is in the description box below. All right, so let's get started. I've already shuffled, but we're going to shuffle some more. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, I just saw I've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. I'm having to flip my arm around because it was backwards. Spirit, what messages do you have for love for Pisces for February 2021? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? We're going to take 5 cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? Okay, we have the Star, card of Aquarius. Right out the gate, we are in Aquarius season. And we have Justice, card of Libra. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra. Doesn't have to necessarily mean that. Let me move these so you can see them a bit better. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? We have the Page or Princess of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, heavy air energy so far. And we have the Tower, as I'm sure you could see. We're going to take one more card. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? The Nine of Swords, last card. Okay. Heavy air energy. We have all air, and the Tower, to my knowledge, does not have an astrological association with it. But we do have a lot of air energy. So you could be definitely dealing with an air sign of any sort, of any stripe. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So this could be involving a family, could be involving a marriage. There could be a marriage that is breaking up with Justice and the Tower. You may have tried mediation with the Star and Justice with this situation. And you may have discovered something with the Princess of Swords and the Tower. Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords can be like spying energy, some people say. Sometimes I pick it up that way, sometimes I don't. It's possible in this case that it is something that's been found out that has totally rocked the foundation, rocked your foundation, or rocked somebody else's, totally shaken things up. and added some confusion about how you're going to move forward, where you're going to go next. You know, there may have been a potential, if this is a family situation like a divorce, there may have been a potential of healing this relationship, balancing it out again. Not everything being perfect, but at least being amicable. But someone may have discovered something that just kind of put a knife in the whole situation, and it was like game over at that point. And for someone, it's caused a great deal of stress, maybe somebody saying to themselves, did I do the right thing? Have I done the right thing? Was this the right move? Staying up at night with the Nine of Swords, worrying about this. This wasn't already a stressful situation, but possibly made more stressful. Nines, though, what I like about this is 9 is what we have right before we get to 10. And in numerology, 9 is, as I said, what you get to before the point of total completion. With the swords, the 10 of Swords, which didn't come out of the deck, is showing a situation as being really well and good, done, totally done, no turning back, no coming back from it. It's over. All the pain, you're in pain, but the situation is totally over. 9 of Swords is we're getting to that point. We're getting to that point. There's gonna be one more sword that's stuck in you before everything is done. One more thing that happens. This could be, this tower moment could be that new sword that will push you to the 10, even though the 10 is not out here. Okay, that's interesting and heavy to start out with Pisces. Let's see what's going on. We're going to pull, like I said, one card from each of these oracle decks. So let's see what's happening, what else we can get. I'm going to read to you from both, from the books in both the decks. I should probably take those out. Okay. Spirit, what supportive oracle message do you have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, 7th house. I meant to say this at the beginning. These readings are for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, 7th house, but they're also for whomever wants to view them. If you click on the link, if the title resonates with you, you're supposed to be here. Simple as that. And we're happy to have you. Spirit, what supportive oracle messages do you have for Pisces, for love, for 2021? Okay. We have Lemurian Quartz. See if I can say that right. Card number 31. 31 breaks down to a 4 in numerology. 4 is about stability. Remember, we were just talking about how your stability may have been shaken with the Tower, with finding something out, perhaps, with the Tower and the Princess of Swords. Spirit, what supportive oracle messages do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? I just heard the words "the end of the road," like the song, the Boys to Men song, "The End of the Road." So you may have reached, although that song talks about how, you know, about wanting to stay together, you may have reached the end of the road with a person, a definite end with a person. Or a situation. Could be it could be a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, even though we are talking about love. Spirit, what messages, supportive oracle messages do you have for Pisces for February 2021 for love? Spirit, what supportive oracle message do you have for Pisces for love for February 2021? Okay. Card number 28, the message, positive news, positive outcome. So there is light at the end of the tunnel with this situation. You may feel lost. You may feel left out in the cold. You may be completely shattered by whatever this is that's occurred. But, and the situation may very well be over. It may have been over for a long time. And now, you know, you're being forced to do something about it. The revelation that occurred with the Princess of Swords and the Tower could have been something that you, for some of you, it was something that you may have had an inkling about all along. But and this separation or divorce or whatever, I'm going to stick with the divorce analogy for now until or the divorce storyline until, you know, something else pops up, and it very well may. But this divorce may have been a long time coming, and the Tower tends to represent, for me as a reader, what happens when we know something needs to end. We know something is built on a faulty foundation, but we don't do anything about it. We just kind of let it slide and say, you know, it'll be fine. But God or the universe or spirit, whatever you want to call it, says, no. Since you're not going to do anything about it, I'm going to do something about it for you. I'm going to make the Tower happen. I'm going to make this so you can't ignore it anymore, so you can't swipe it under the rug, or sweep it under the rug, I should say. And it'll be devastating, and it will hurt, but you'll be able to rebuild afterwards. But since you're not doing anything about it, I'm going to do something about it. The Tower, to me, is something that it comes down from on high. Let me write something down first regarding the title. All right. But after that Tower occurs, we do have the ability to rebuild. There is actually light at the end of the tunnel. We may not see it. More than likely we don't, because we're stuck in this energy. We're stuck in this Nine of Swords energy. She's not even looking up. There could be something fantastic in front of her, but she's not looking up because she's looking down, very focused on herself, focused on what's going on internally in her mind. She's not looking up and seeing what's in front of her. So there could be light there at the end of the tunnel, but we don't see it. What this message card is saying is that there's some sort of news, some sort of positive outcome to this situation that's going to occur, that's happening, that's in the works. We don't know what it is. We don't know when it's coming, but it is coming just the same. Okay. So I'm going to read to you about Lemurian Quartz. Okay. Lemurian Quartz. Essential meaning, vision, big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. Your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal, feel a sense of well-being, and step into your power as a co-creator is greater than you think. The message of Lemurian Quartz Spirit is that now is a time to free yourself to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life? On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience, so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. Lemurian Quartz Spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead will become clear. Okay, I think that works very nicely with this card, the message. It may feel like all is lost. You may feel stuck. You may feel alone. But as the card says, what is ahead of you will be made clear. In time, it will be made clear. You'll receive a message, as this card says, as to how you're supposed to move forward, when you're supposed to move forward, what you're supposed to do. Let me continue reading. Relationship message, since this is a love reading. Every relationship has its ups and downs and its inherent magic, but the Lemurian Quartz Spirit is now calling you to step back and see the big picture of what you are experiencing. Is it what you envisioned? Do you need to see something new so that you feel a sense of contentment, purpose, and fulfillment? Can you awaken to your connection to the universe that lies within you so that you may be shown something even better than you dream about? Your power to imagine what you can co-create is very strong now, and you are being urged to go big and wide with a vision that truly speaks to your soul's desires. Let the conscious universe show you what is possible in your relationships that you have not been aware of before. There is a big picture you have not been seeing. So, I feel that for those of you this resonates with, this relationship, if it was a relationship we're talking about, this situation was restricting. It was restricting, but I feel like you thought it was maybe all you could have, or it was the best that you could have, only because you didn't know, you weren't aware of how good things could be otherwise. You thought this situation was the be-all and end-all. And what the Lemurian Quartz card is saying is that it's not. There is more to your life than this relationship. There is more to relationships in general than this relationship. This relationship is not the end. There will be others that come. There will be other people who perhaps are better than this person that you're leaving, who treat you better than this person, who you enjoy more than this person. Somebody who doesn't leave you in this type of energy because of something that was revealed that maybe they were hiding, that came to the surface. I'm not really getting an energy of hiding, but it, you know, it could be something that was hidden. There is more to your life than just this relationship. This relationship is not the end. It's not the end of your relationships. It's not the end of your life. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end. It's the end of a cycle that you didn't need to be in. But there's more that comes after. Good things that come after. All right. And let me read to you from the Gaia Oracle. This is card number 28. 28 breaks down to a 10. 10 is, again, that cycle coming to the very end. Coming to the very end. Having, in this case, having dealt with all of the stress, all of the negativity, and now getting ready to start a new cycle after 10, getting ready to start a new cycle and come out on the other side. So the message. The anxious wait is nearly over and a time of celebration is near. You will soon receive good news. This may come from a land far away, or it may come from someone close to you. In any case, an issue of major importance has a positive outcome. This may relate to you or someone dear to you. What a relief. Now you can rest easy in the knowledge that all is well. Thank the universe for this blessing and give thanks to the earth and stars also. Remember that our lives are forever held in their eternal embrace. Whether we know it or not, we are surrounded always by unconditional love. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify the Star and Justice together, since those came out of the deck together. I'm going to clarify the Princess of Swords and the Tower together, since those came out of the deck together, and then I will clarify the Nine of Swords separately. So let's start with the Star and Justice. And like I said, we're going to use the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. Take some water. Okay. Spirit, what are the Star and Justice? Since the Star and Justice are both major arcana cards, that tells us right off the bat that whatever situation you're dealing with, it's a prominent situation in your life. It's a prominent relationship in your life. Justice can deal with contracts. Like I said, it could be a marriage. We have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the other deck. It could be a marriage that we were talking about, that you had hopes of saving, that you wanted to save, that you wanted to make work out. I just heard that someone could have found out there was another woman, I'm sorry to say, with this Page of Swords. That Page of Swords could, I'm not sure if it represents the actual person right now, or finding out what the, or finding out this information. But for some of you, it could have been another party, another woman, another man. But let's clarify the Star and Justice. Spirit, what are the Star and Justice? I'm going to put these back, actually, because that was sloppy shuffling. Spirit, what are the Star and Justice? The High Priestess. Okay. Secrets. But also I'm picking up counsel. Like I said, there could have been, you may have been in mediation about a situation. This could be a legal situation, by the way. Like it could be a marriage, a divorce, could be another legal situation, though, that it has nothing to do with family relationships, marital relationships. But I feel that somebody was in mediation, somebody or seeing a marriage counselor or a therapist in the hopes of healing this situation, getting advice on how to heal this situation. I almost said this might be a lawyer, but the healing, there's a healing element here. You could have been consulting, since we do have the High Priestess out with the Star, you could have been consulting a psychic, an astrologer, or you may decide to do that down the road if nothing has happened yet. And speaking of which, I'm not predicting necessarily a divorce. Those of you who are watching this, who this is resonating with, you already know that the situation or the relationship is on the rocks, okay? This isn't anything that you're not aware of. This isn't a new situation. I just want to make that clear. You know if this is you, okay? If you're already dealing with a divorce, separation, something or other, a situation that you're trying to save and resuscitate, this is for you. I'm not picking up that this is, you know, everything was fine and then all of a sudden, oh my God, something's happening and you're getting a divorce. That's not the situation whatsoever. Like I said, those of you who resonate with this situation was on the glide pattern towards a separation or something already. Okay. Let's see what else we get for the Star and Justice. What are the Star and Justice? You may have been working with a counselor or a therapist or even a psychic or an astrologer, like I said, to heal the situation, to get over it, but there were secrets involved that, you know, weren't coming out, and that was the problem. That was the reason why, you know, that healing may not have worked. You know, if people are keeping secrets from each other, then trying to come back together, trying to fix that just isn't going to work. All right, we have the Five of Swords. This is the card of defeat. Card of defeat, but also unfair fighting. Like I said, somebody may be harboring secrets, harboring information, or may have been in the past harboring secrets or information and saying, "Oh yeah, sure, I want to heal this relationship. I want to do this. I don't want you to go. I don't want to break up. I don't want to split up." But all the while, this is what's going on, particularly this Five of Swords. You know, working at cross purposes. With the High Priestess, your intuition is on point. If you're suspecting that this person is not being completely honest, that you're dealing with, that they're hiding something, that they're maybe not purposely sabotaging, but sabotaging the situation just the same, then you're right. That's what they're doing. For some of you, they are doing it on purpose. For the vast majority, I don't believe they are. For some of you, they may be trying to get something out of the situation. They may be trying to get money. They may be trying to get child support or child visitation. I'm not picking up too much on children in general. But this person may be dealing in some unfair fighting, some unfair tactics. Okay, so let me back up. For some of you, this situation, like I said, you're working at cross purposes with another. You may want to heal this, and the other person is saying that they want to heal it, but they're not really healing it or wanting to heal it because they're keeping something secret. They are hiding something. They are therefore playing unfairly. For some of you, they're doing this on purpose. And, well, let me say, they're doing it on purpose in order to hide something. The purpose in hiding something is to hide it. But they may be saying that they want to heal the relationship, resuscitate it, whatever, for some sort of nefarious reasons. They're not completely on the up and up with that. I feel like some of you may consult a psychic or tarot reader about this to see if you can get some answers. It could be that this psychic, and it may not be a psychic, it may just be a therapist who has seen a lot and therefore understands a lot. They may clue you in to something, because let's remember, any third party that you encounter, a professional third party like a therapist, is an impartial third party, okay? They are not taking one side over the other. They are listening to all information and giving you their thoughts on it. Same could be said for a psychic, although it's a little different. But it is an impartial third party who has nothing to do with the situation, has no skin in the game. They may be the person that clues you in to what's going on with your significant other or what's going on in this situation. And eventually that situation, I feel, comes to light with the Page of Swords and the Tower, and that brings everything crumbling down. I feel, Pisces, that you are the one who's interested in maintaining this marriage, relationship, whatever situation, whatever you want to call it. And the other person is, might be, might not be interested, depending on your specific situation. Okay, let's take one more card for the Star and Justice, please. Or the Star and Justice. Magician. Card of Gemini for me as a reader. Justice, or not Justice, excuse me. The Magician and the High Priestess to me are two sides of the same coin. They both deal with knowledge. Knowledge and, in the case of the Magician, power. What I'm feeling is that you may be taking a back seat in this situation, or may have taken a back seat in this situation, and you feel powerless to do anything, fix it, change it, what have you. What the Magician is saying is that, no, you do have power here. You don't have to let this person do unto you. You have the ability to stand up for yourself, to listen to yourself. The High Priestess is urging you to go within. Your power lies within. Your power in this struggle, in this situation, lies within. Excuse me. It's not something, your power that is not something that is handed to you or given to you by someone else or taken away by someone else. You have the ability to make your own judgment, your own decision for the best possible outcome for you and this other person. There are no rules to follow here. Let's move on to the Princess of Swords and the Tower. Spirit, what are the Princess of Swords and the Tower? Swords in the Tower. We have the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sorry, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that was formerly fulfilling. What I was seeing when I was shuffling were two people in a car, perhaps in the back seat of a car, not speaking. almost turned away from each other. I don't know if that's going to make any sense or resonate with anyone. That may just be illustrating a disconnect between you and another person. Because there is a true disconnect that's going on here. Like I said, you may be working at cross purposes with somebody. You are back over here with the Star, and just as you are, let's say, going into mediation or marriage counseling with this person, you're going because you actually want to use it. Your partner is going because he or she wants to give you what you want so that you'll be happy and not say anything, not do anything, or I don't even know. But there is a disconnect. They may be going along with this to get something out of the situation, to get something else out of the situation, to get what they want, something that they really want, with no regard, no concern for you or what you, no true regard or concern for what you want. So that could be all that meant. The two people in the back of a car, not speaking, holding themselves off like their arms are crossed, holding themselves back from the other. Okay. Spirit, please give me one more card for the Princess of Swords in the Tower. What are the Princess of Swords in the Tower? Three cards is too many. Look at these cards. Got the Princess, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and Temperance. This could be a disagreement between two females. I'm not going to take these cards, but since they did fall out, I'm going to put them into the reading as best I can. This could be a disagreement, angry words between two female parties, and let's see, what is Temperance? Temperance is asking us, or asking these parties to, again, heal the situation, repair the situation, bring balance back to the situation, and create something new from the rubble that's left behind. Okay. So it could be two female energies, but by the same token, could be two male, could be male and female, could be friends, could be lovers, doesn't matter. It's a couple, two individuals. Okay, one last card as we're shuffling for the Princess of Swords in the Tower, please. One last card for the Princess of Swords in the Tower. What are the Princess of Swords in the Tower? The Seven of Wands. So what I'm feeling, bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So what I'm getting is that even though this seems very dire with the, not the Justice, excuse me, with the Tower card, again, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you are going to be victorious. More importantly, you are going to be victorious over this situation that you're dealing with. Okay. I just heard my father has passed too, so somebody... I don't know what that has to do with this. Somebody may be dealing with a lot of burdens. They may have multiple, they may have multiple things that are going on in their lives. They may be dealing with this difficult relationship situation or business or whatever this is, divorce. I'm feeling relationship more than anything, just so you know. And on top of that, they have a relative dying, a father passing away. Therefore, that gives them an extra burden. There are all these burdens to handle, to deal with. And for some of you, it's like I can't, with the Four of Cups, it's like I can't deal with this other burden. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't deal with this other burden that's coming in with the Tower. I've got plenty to think about. That's plenty surrounding me. I'm just going to sit here with the things that I have surrounding me. And I'm going to walk away from this other problem and deal with the ones that I've got, because I've got plenty. You see the number of wands he has under his feet. There are 6 wands there that he has under his feet. That's plenty for him to work with, plenty for him to deal with. So you may be feeling, I don't need one more thing. I don't need one more thing to worry about. I don't need one more thing to stress me out. Let me see what else I'm picking up. Okay, I'm not picking up anything else. Sorry for the long pause there. Now, this situation with the Tower, again, it may seem very dire. I think I said this earlier. It may seem very dire, but you are, with the Seven of Wands, ultimately going to come out on top, victorious over this situation. It requires you, though, to this situation requires you to separate yourself from it. You may be having issues in other areas of your life, other issues dealing with success. I feel that in order to have success in other areas, you have to leave. I'm not going to say have to. You don't have to do anything, This is only advice, but it's advisable to leave the situation behind, perhaps. And you may be on the fence. With the Four of Cups, I feel like you're kind of on the fence about that. If you've been given information about, I was about to say information about another woman. For some of you, for sure, this may be a question of infidelity. There may be another man or woman. I'm specifically feeling female woman, but there may be another man or woman involved. I lost my train of thought just then. I'm very sorry. Let me see. Like I said, with the Four of Cups, you may be on the fence about letting this situation go, despite the fact that you found out information that kind of makes it a no-go, or makes this situation a no-go as far as going forward together. You may still be on the fence. I feel like in order to find your spark, in order to get out of the funk that can be the Four of Cups, the boredom that can be the Four of Cups, and find success in other areas of your life, you need to let this person go. You need to let this other situation go. It's holding you back. It's keeping you stagnant and keeping you from progressing. And that may have been the reason why we therefore had this Tower moment. It's to break you out of the cycle you were in, where you were sitting and doing nothing. It was to get you moving. To get you moving and to get you on the go. To get you thinking. To help you master your emotions and get you thinking and move forward. And not only master your emotions, master the other parts of your life that need mastery and need your attention. Because there are, with the Seven of Wands, there are plenty of other, not only people, but situations where you might find something in common. Sorry, you might find something in common. There are other situations that are taking your attention. I don't know why I was talking about finding something in common. There are other situations that are taking your attention away, that need your attention. There may be interests that you have that you would like to explore, that you're not exploring, or you haven't been exploring because of this person. You may, by exploring them, you may meet someone else with whom you have something in common. There you go. And then you could build a healthy relationship with that person. It doesn't have to be romantic, just a relationship between two people, a connection between two people. Could be platonic. But the bottom line here is I feel like you have enough on your plate. And this new, I heard car crash, take it as you will. This new situation is just one more thing. It's just one, you feel like it's just one more thing for you to deal with that you don't have the bandwidth for. Okay. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Swords, last but not least. The Nine of Swords. Have the Page of Swords again. Page is the same as this Princess of Swords card up here. This is the Nine of Swords. The Two of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, I feel like this Knight of Cups isn't, the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups represent some sort of new situation, new partnership that's coming into your life. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups could represent your energy, Pisces energy, but it could be Cancer or Scorpio as well. Another water sign you're dealing with. I'm feeling like that's the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups is a new person, a new partnership that's coming into your life that you may I'm not picking up how they're coming into your life, how you are perhaps meeting them. We're going to clarify that a little bit more. I'm going to put these over to the side and put this one over here. The Page of Swords, I feel, relates to whatever situation, divorce, whatever this is that you're dealing with, separation. I'd like to clarify that some more too. Use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. So let's start with the Page of Swords. What is the Page of Swords? What is the Page of Swords? The Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, what I'm getting is, for this may be for another group of you, could be the same group, could be another one, but someone is having to choose between two individuals. There are the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Two very different individuals. There's a defensive energy coming through with the Page of Swords. I don't know if you are defensive against them or if they're defensive towards you. But they could be somebody who is coming into your life, Pisces, sometime in the near future. Let me see if I can get anything else for the Page of Swords. Who or what is the Page of Swords? The Hangman. I feel like you're on the fence about this person. There's something about their energy that, let's see, the Seven of Cups almost tried to come out of the deck. There's something about their energy that may be a little off-putting. This could also be somebody from your past. Who's in your thoughts. I don't think necessarily physically in your present life, but could be somebody in your thoughts. Or what is the Page of Swords, please? And you're not really feeling Strength reversed. You're not really feeling this relationship with this person. Page of Swords again. They may be a little, they could be immature. You know, the page is, when it represents a person, it is a new energy, somebody who's young, immature, may act like a child in some way, childishly. or just not be as, what's the word, as worldly, okay, as some others. But I feel like you're not too, the Seven of Wands here, you're not too keen on this person. And with everything else that you have going on in your life, again, there's this feeling of, oh my gosh, this person is just one more thing for me to deal with. If that's how you're feeling about somebody, I don't know that that's the person for you. It shouldn't feel, and I'm laughing because I've felt this way myself before, and you know, that person wasn't for me. I don't know that this person is the person for you. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. You should be excited. You should. It's I don't want to say should. If the person is your person, generally speaking, you're excited to see them, excited to spend time with them. I don't feel that you're necessarily excited to spend time with this person. They just feel like another obligation to you. So you're kind of on the fence about what to do with them, how to handle them. For some of you, this was somebody from your past that you have on your mind, for sure, or who's popping up into your mind. You know, I feel like this Page of Swords just doesn't know how to handle themselves. They're just not worldly. I mean, I don't think they're a bad person. I'm not getting that. They're just not, maybe not on the same level you are, not as experienced in some ways as you are. But the reason we have the Nine of Swords here is that because you don't know what to do about the situation. You're stuck in your head about it. You know, you may have met some person, you're worrying, is this person going to be like the old person, the past person? For others of you, if this person has come back, we are in Mercury retrograde after all. People come back in Mercury retrograde, cars go crazy, electronics go crazy, all sorts of things happen. If this person has come back, you're like, do I want to deal with them? Why should I have to deal with them? Why do I have to deal with them? Why are they back? Something like that. But I'm definitely feeling past energy. So let's see what's going on with this Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. What are the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups? Those tarot cards came out of the deck together, so I'm clarifying them together. And if we need to go deeper with the Knight of Cups, we will. What are the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups? We have the Star again. Card of Aquarius. What are the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups? We have the Emperor. Cards flying. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I think this wanted to come out of the deck, the Six of Cups. One more. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles. Let me take one more card. I want to take one more card. What are the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups, please? What are the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups? Okay. And we got two cards. The Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This may be somebody who, Pisces, is a little more your speed. This may be somebody that you are approaching, actually, with this Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. They may be your dream person with the Star card. They are somebody who, I actually like the Emperor. Sometimes the Emperor can be difficult energy, a difficult energy. But I kind of like the energy of the Emperor here. This is somebody who, even though they are the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups can be somewhat, and all knights really, but the Knight of Cups in particularly can be somewhat unreliable, you know, always looking for the next best love connection or emotional connection. I'm feeling like this person is fairly grounded and dependable. Both with the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're your ideal. They are like your dream person, your ideal person. The Six of Cups can sometimes point towards a past life relationship, either past life as far as, you know, a previous lifetime, or a relationship, somebody that you knew previously in this lifetime. However, more than anything, I'm picking up a past life relationship, like a previous lifetime, a relationship from a previous lifetime that is now coming back in. But more than that, I'm getting that with the Star. Let me show these to you because you can't see them. The Star, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting that this is an ideal person. This is your ideal person. They match your ideal, and you may have been worried with the Nine of Pentacles or the Nine of Swords that you were just never going to get this person. This type of person was just never going to come into your life. Remember, we're at 9. We're at 9. That means that the cycle that you're in is just about over. This person is going to be coming in soon. For some of you, I do think the concern with this Nine of Swords is that you are up in your head about this potential partnership. You don't want it to be like this past relationship. You don't want this person to be like this past relationship. I don't think they are. Essentially, if you look at them, their backs are to each other. One's kind of oriented towards the past, the other is kind of oriented toward the future. All in all, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups are two very different energies. There may be a shyness that either you have towards this person or they have towards you. I'm feeling more you towards them with this Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Because they are your ideal. They may be very beautiful or very handsome. Very accomplished. But the thing is, if you are the Page of Cups, you're offering them a cup with this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, some people consider to be like the arrows of love. And I do kind of feel that in this case. This is how the Eight of Wands kind of represents how you're feeling. You're love struck by them. You're offering a cup. They have a cup that they want to offer to you. So I think that's a pretty good and balanced situation there. If you're both kind of going after or kind of looking at things the same way. I have another deck that I'd like to use. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, let's go with that one. I'm going to put these guys over here. I'm running out of space. I'm going to put these cards over here, and I'm going to bring back the cards that we had for the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person could be coming back around for you, or at least they're coming back around in your mind, and you may be trying to mentally ward off thoughts of them. Because that's not what you want. They're not what you want. Okay, let's take 3 cards, please, Spirit, for the Page of Swords. What can you tell us about the Page of Swords, Spirit? What else can you tell us about the Page of Swords? If the cards will cooperate. They're not cooperating. What else can you tell us about the Page of Swords? What else can you tell us about the Page of Swords, Spirit? 3 cards. There's one. Me and my ego. Pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often, replaying over in your mind. They could be thinking about you a lot. Sometimes the reason people pop up in our minds is because they're thinking of us. So this person could be thinking of you, and therefore you're thinking of them. Energetically, there's an energetic attachment there that may still exist. What else can you tell us about this Page of Swords, please? It's a plan. They may contact you. If this person is coming back around, they may contact you asking for a date. It says getting asked out, text message or call with an intended date, tentative plans, making solidifying plan. This is also something that could have happened in the past. If this person is just on your mind, they may have reached out to you after a while of not speaking to you, not talking to you, and reached out to you kind of randomly, and you're like, what is this? And wanting to talk to you. The Siren. Alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. These are all words that could describe this. I'm going to take another card, this Page of Swords. They may have been very stimulating, to put it mildly. You may have found them very seductive, very interesting. They may have been a little sexual, or a little more sexual, more comfortable with maybe sexuality or something of that nature. Or they pretended to be, because again, this is the Page. This is a Page of Swords is somebody who's very cerebral. They're not going to do emotions very well. And they're not very well versed in many things because they are a page. They just don't have the experience yet. Or this person could see you this way as the Siren, alluring, seductive, enticing, whatever. For some of you, I think that is the situation. That's how they see you. And, you know, you're just not into them. Well, let me take one more card on the Page of Swords, please. One last card on the Page of Swords. What can you tell us about the Page of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us about the Page of Swords? Skater girl. Skating along, balance, outdoor date, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamlessly. You may have not known how much they really liked you. Or what they really felt about you. They could have come across as a little, because again, this person doesn't do emotions very well. The swords, the court cards of the swords suit generally are not very emotional. They aren't emotive. You know, you may not have known how much they liked you. They may have not known how much they liked you because they're just not in touch with that part of themselves. So they could have, this could have been a relationship that they kind of seemed a little non-committal about or a little not interested in. So you're not wanting anybody like that, again, is what I'm getting with these cards. Now, for the Knight of Cups. Let's see who the Knight of Cups is. Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? I just keep getting dream. Like this is your dream. This is the person of your dreams. You could be up at night fretting about this, fretting that you'll never meet this person of your dreams or meet someone like them, like your ideal. Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Who or what are the two? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? 3 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. I'm not taking those two. Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands, Spirit? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Shy. Nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe, second guess. Like I said, I did say that there is an element of shyness surrounding the situation with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're the person who is shy. They could be shy too, but I'm not really getting that. I'm feeling that you're the person who's shy, too shy to approach them, or it takes you a minute, it takes you a little bit to kind of work up the courage to ask them out, to talk to them. Could just be talking to them, you know. It may not be the point where you're wanting to ask them out, but you may be too shy to speak to them, so it might take you a little bit to get comfortable where you can talk to them. Okay, let's take 2 more. We're going to take 2 more. Spirit, who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? The document, it says text or email, agreement, letter, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers, or proceedings. And 1 more card, please. What is... Okay, I got a lot of cards that came out, but sleep on it is what really popped out. Flipped over, it says think before you speak, get rest, don't sabotage, call it a day, need a break, sleep deprived. What I think this is saying is that you could be thinking about whether or not you're going to text them, call them, email them, contact them in some way, and you're a little shy, so you're going to take your time doing that. You're going to move slowly. Page of or Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Not going to make any false moves because you don't want to jeopardize this. But I feel like you're up with the Nine of Swords. You're up at night racking your brain about this. You're thinking on it. And what the cards are saying is you're going to decide, or you should sleep on this. Craft the right, the message that you want. Take your time doing that. And because I feel this is somebody that is important, or you feel that they're important. You feel that they're your ideal. Okay, I don't know why these two cards, I'm not getting anything with these two cards that flipped out of the deck, so we're not going to take those. But we are going to take one more card, since we did for the Page of Swords. Let's take one more card for the Knight of Cups. Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Who or what is the Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands? Cool with whatever. It says being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. Again, taking things easy with this person. Not getting all up in your fears and emotions. Just take it slow. I think that's the advice here. Take it slow, take it easy. Think about what you want to say to this person. I think that you're worried that it's going to be like a repeat situation, like this other person you dealt with in the past. I don't feel that it's going to be a repeat situation. But it trusts that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Trust the process, as this says. If this relationship, here we go. I'm already calling it a relationship. If this, if a situation or a relationship with this person is going to evolve, if it's supposed to happen, then it will. If it's not supposed to happen, then it won't. The universe is kind of in charge of this and taking care of it. Spirit, let's see, can you tell me anything else about the Knight of Cups? Is there anything else I should know about the Knight of Cups that would be helpful to Pisces? Is there anything else I should know about the Knight of Cups that will be helpful to Pisces? I just heard the word no. Let's see if the cards say anything else. Spirit, is there anything else I should know about this Knight of Cups that will be helpful to Pisces? Temperance. Again, Temperance is a card of balance. As far as timing, taking it easy, taking it slow, being very calm about the entire situation. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Card's not necessarily wanting to tell us anything with those two cards, I feel. The Lovers. Partnership. I'm going to take one more card on the Lovers, though, because that tends to be a very loaded card for me when I get it. It can be about choices, but it can also be about partnership. It can be about, it can be a very intense card as far as relationships are concerned. These are all major arcana cards. So this is, there's something about this Knight of Cups that is a big deal. The Empress. This Knight of Cups could be a huge deal for you. Could be life-changing. Meeting this person could be life-changing for you, or communicating with this person could be life-changing for you. This could be a very intense type of relationship, and that could be why they don't want to, the cards don't want to say too much. I'm being very drawn to the High Priestess. I feel that when you meet this person, you're going to know just intuitively. I feel that you are very attracted to this person. You, like I said, they are an ideal, or you represent your ideal mate, if you will, your ideal person to spend time with in a romantic way. Trying to put things as nice as I can. You know, and that could be some of the nervousness. But I feel when you meet this person, you're going to know. It's a matter of time. But when you meet this person, you're going to know. Don't freak out. Don't do this. Don't do the Nine of Swords. Let's flip that over. We don't want the freak out, worrying energy about this, because I feel like there may be a potential for that to happen. You meet this person, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? You're up all night thinking about this. You can't eat. You can't sleep. We don't want to do that. We want to be calm. We want to be centered. We want to be grounded. I feel like when you meet this person, you are going to know that they are somebody very important for you. And just trust the process. If you feel so moved to contact them, do contact them. Be very calm. Be very centered. Be very, you know, do what you have to do to keep yourself in that kind of area. If you need to meditate, you need to listen to music. Step away from the situation for a little bit. That's okay. Sleep on it. Do try to get sleep. I feel like this is intense, though, in a good way. There's an intensity where it's uncomfortable. And I'm not picking up on an uncomfortable type of intensity. I'm picking up on a very, with the Empress here, it's a very comfortable card. Look at the sofa or the chair that she's sitting on. She's very comfortable where she is. She's got all these pillows behind her. It's probably a very warm day. It's probably springtime, the way it's depicted on this card. Everything is blooming. There's wheat and trees, and in some decks, I think there are even flowers. It's very fertile time. I feel this is a comfortable type of intensity, not a scary type of intensity where where you really do feel like this Nine of Swords, or feel like holding up a sword to or a wand, in the case of the Seven of Wands, to kind of keep people at bay, keep things away from you. I don't feel that type of energy with that. Let's clarify the Lovers with this deck, this little deck that I have. See if we get anything else, and then we'll wrap it up. What are the Lovers, please? What is the Lovers? Can you tell us anything more about the Lovers? Can you tell us anything more about the Lovers? feel like what we have clarifying, the clarifiers and the messages we've gotten for this Nine of Swords, that's what was being alluded to with the message. You know, there is something here about a message. You know, now somebody could be feeling this way about you. They may be feeling that you're their ideal person. They want to put you up on a pedestal. They think you're all that in a bag of chips. And they're fretting and kind of worrying about sending you a message. But for most of you, I feel like you're worried about sending them a message. Maybe they send one first and you're worried about responding. It could be that. You know, if this is, I keep saying sending a message, so I don't know if this is like an online dating thing or if it's somebody slipping into your instant message, direct messages, or not instant message, Instagram direct messages, or something like that. Or it could be somebody you know who's slipping you a note somehow or gets your phone number. I'm not sure. Let's see what else the Lovers have to say to us. Spirit, what else does the Lovers have to say to us, please? Thank you. Spirit, what else does the Lovers have to say to us? 3 cards, please. Sweetheart. It says romance, infatuated, want you back, courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, sorry. What are the Lovers? Or what is the Lovers? Hold on. My hand slipped when I was shuffling. What is the Lovers? Sunshine, good vibes, happy times, positive attitude, things going well. The answer is yes. And last card, what is the Lovers? What is or what are the Lovers? Playing the field. Still meeting, dating other people, seeing each other, being a player, games being played. I think this is going to be a casual type of relationship, or at least to start. It may turn into something else down the line, but I think this is going to start out maybe as a very casual type of relationship. It's positive, though. It is positive. I think that there is romance and infatuation on both sides. But I think this is all positive. I think you're going to be seeing. Let's take one more card. Why playing the field on the Lovers? Now, some of you may be, okay, let me back up. Some of you may actually be seeing 2 people. It could be this Page of Swords and this Knight of Cups that you're seeing. So you could be playing the field. You could be seeing multiple people and kind of juggling to deciding between the 2, which ones you like, or which one you like, which one you don't. Please give me one. Please give us one more card for the Lovers. Please give us one more card for the Lovers. Okay, we got 2. I'm not going to take 2. We only want 1. On the hunt, or it says mall crawl. On the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, a happy find. I'm not going to say necessarily that you're going to meet this person at the mall, especially with things going on in the world the way they are. But what I will say is that I feel like this meeting this person in this relationship will come as a surprise to you. You may not be expecting to find this person. They may not be expecting to find you, but I'm feeling mostly you are not going to be expecting to find them. And there is something about messages. So somehow you're going to be messaging this person. I don't think you're going to be meeting them in person. You're going to be messaging or meeting them in person to start out with. Or spending time with them in person to start out with. There's something about messages coming through. So be on the lookout for messages. All right, Pisces, that's all I have for you. This was an interesting read. It started out kind of heavy, but it ended on a pretty positive and lighter note. So that's good. We'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please let me know. If there's something you want more information about, you can always reach out to me for a private reading. The information about that is in my description box below. Have a real good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.